Yo, man. Yo, boys, I hope y'all was taking that deep breath together with me, okay? Because, according to the title, it has been a whack thing to be a man in every time period, bruh. Like, what? I thought it was just a modern day phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people in the present day, whatever present day it is that you find yourself in, it's like once you get involved in that present day and you are part of that present day, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? It kind of shows the gaps in people's minds. It kind of still shows how far society still has to go to, you know what I'm saying, to rectify whatever it is the problem is presenting, right? But and therefore I thought it was just present day, you know, narratives that thought that, yo, it's yeah, right now it's crazy being a man, it's pathetic, it sucks. Yo, apparently it's been whack being a man. What? So, boys, right, those of you who are meant to be men one day, soon, maybe later, right, I hope y'all tapped in, man, and I hope y'all got y'all paying full attention, okay? Because this is why literally it sucks being you. Okay, let's get into it.
And the senator got it done to my home is disguised. I don't argue with niggas, you pay no man. Heard me pack on you boys, I ain't tellin' no lie. Yeah, lie. Tell me once, can't never fool me again. Don't hate the messenger, man, hate the scene. One thing about facts is when they hit you, feel no pain. About that shit.
Cool. Alright. Getting straight to it. Why it sucks to be a man. Alright. And you know what pisses me off though? Is the fact that okay, we are kicking it with Bernard, by the way. Shout out Bernard, right? Y'all know Bernard, you know, that's our boy. But one thing that pisses me off is the fact that I you know, I've put in effort to make this freaking fan sound stop, bro. You know, for this projector, but bro, it's like a jet engine of a projector fan, bro. It's that loud. Oh, I just be tweaking the life out of this thing, but the life out of the mic. But you know what I'm saying? It's just still bleeds through in a very distracting way. Look, I'm going to have to. I do realize I need you know, a proper monitor instead of just like I'm literally projecting my shit on the wall. Real caveman shit over there, yo. Real caveman vibes. It's okay. You gotta start somewhere, dog. Gotta start somewhere, and that's what it is. I don't know if people still say we listen and we don't judge type thing, right? Please. Good seeing you though. Look at you, gang. I'm happy to see you. Like, I feel like, yo, you are my release. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I go through like. Yeah, I'm still within the job market, right? Working hard, working my ass off. I'm me myself, I'm in the 12-hour lane. Yeah, I'm in the 12-hour category, right? So I feel like for 12 hours, actually kind of more than that, because you know, you got to prepare, you got to still go there. So all that time in between, right? It's just down moment the whole time. And then I hop on this, I'm like, yo, my mind opens up, bro. The mind, I'm telling you, my mind opens up. It's kind of a little bit brighter, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we hop into it. Because I really do be excited to see y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, by the way, wait, did I mention that the channel that we looking at today is Bernard? Yeah, it's a frequent content creator that we react to, so let's get into it.
You're born in Edo period Japan, a time where samurais, ninjas, and shoguns are all the rage. You're not born into a noble clan, a proud merchant family, or even a humble farming village. You are born into a hereditary executioner clan. Your caste? Ida, which literally means filthy. You don't have a name yet. Your birth certificate might as well say, "Do not touch."
Whoa.
Neighbors won't visit.
Bro, why do you look like, what's that guy? Cat in the Hat? Cat in the Hat? Wait, Michael Myers. Mike Myers is the Grinch? That green guy. No, the green furry guy. And Cat in the Hat. And, wait. Those characters are played by Mike Myers. Is it Michael Myers? Is it Michael Myers? Hold on. Hope I ain't there we go. Yeah, Michael Myers. Character roles. Hold on. Character roles. The specific character I'm looking for is, man, what is this? No. That cat, bro, with the costume and then got the hat with the red and white stripes, right? Wait. Let me see the pictures. This guy. This character. What is this? What's the movie? What's the name of the movie? Yeah, this cat, right? Cat in the Hat. Yeah, right? That's what it's giving. My friend, you look like Cat in the Hat. My friend, brother.
Priests won't bless you. And if you drop dead, people worry more about purifying the ground than mourning you.
Oh.
Because even among your caste, you're the lowest of the low. Well,
bottom of the bottom barrel. Bottom of the bottom barrel. Boom. My friend.
Welcome to life on society's bottom shelf.
Damn,
Some years pass, and you're 5 now. Your house is on the edge of town. Not edge like scenic. Edge like,
damn, you look 21 in the face. You're 5?
Quarantined. You grow up only knowing your mother and father, right, and your odd uncle that sometimes visits late at night. You know people don't like.
Nah, he be getting fried, boy. He be getting so drunk. You could tell by, like, you know how people that get drunk, like it ends up showing in the face. Look, I'm only yapping like this because I'm excited to see y'all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to get y'all my voice so that, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, I know y'all miss me too, and you know, it's only been, I don't know, 24 hours since our last interaction. Hold on, feel me? But you know, this is 24 hours too long. But anyway, no. What I was trying to say, yo, it shows in the face when, like, you be drinking too much. It's like, even when you're young, let's say you started at a young age, you literally be looking like you're in your 20s while you're, like, literally 13. Damn, imagine starting drinking at 13. Yes, it happens. You understand? That uncle looks scary. Alright, let's get to it. Back to Bernard. My
like
fault.
Your family much. It becomes quite obvious when you see people cross streets
Who's
just to
that
get
guy?
away from you and your mother at the market. You notice that even the criminals are afraid of you.
Ah.
Not because you're tough. After all, how tough can a 5-year-old be? You're 7 when you first understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you be looking old, my friend. You're 5, but the criminals are even scared of you. You be looking old. You be looking like you're there. You know, there's little people, right? You might be coming off as a little person. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Why? Your father wakes you up early one day.
Why?
And tells your mother to prepare you for the day. He says you're going on a journey. So you follow. The journey leads you to an execution ground. You see a man tied to a wooden stake. He's calm. Too calm. Then you see your father show up next to him.
Why is that guy so calm, bro? Yo, homie is chill.
He draws his blade, takes one silent
This
breath,
nigga about to die. He be chilling. Hold on.
and slices the man's head.
Yo, I'm thinking he about to think it's a prank. That's why he was so chill. Bro, imagine you're about to lose your life, bro. You're so calm, bro. I ain't gonna lie, let me hit that gas. Pass me that fast. I'm talking about, well, you know, at the same time, you know, there is no knowing when your time comes, you know. But say we were in a reality where that was possible, right? Like you could, let's say you could create your death day. Creepy, but follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whoa, I feel like obviously, okay, when we look at it that way, you might have enough time to prepare, you know, do all the meditating in the world, all the peacemaking in the world, all da. And then anybody, it could be easy for you to die calm. But like in a life like this, bro, you literally need the most intense gas, bro. I don't know, like something to literally numb your nerves. They kill them. You numb your nerves so deeply, they kill them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, homeboy was too chill, bro. Homeboy was too chill, bro. You know what I mean? He was so chill. I thought this guy was gonna be nervous. The guy that killed him was gonna be nervous. Like, well, how the fuck, you know? He fuck around, get scared, and be like, ah, I can't do it. He's too chill. He's too calm.
Clean off. You flinch.
Yo.
No one else does. This is just a normal Tuesday for them. Later that day.
Yo, my friend, you going crazy, my fault. You 7 though. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My bad for laughing, bro. You was 7, bro. My fault.
You ask your father if you can become a merchant, or a monk, or literally anything that doesn't involve dismembering people in front of a crowd. He doesn't laugh. He just says, no one else will ever let you forget what we are.
Aww.
At age 12, your education starts. While other boys learn kanji and Confucian ethics, you are learning the basics on how to remove a human head in one stroke. First lesson,
12.
Anatomy of animals in the human body.
Oh no. That's what that guy used to do. Remember that cereal? I don't know if I'm in the mood to say it out loud. That's killer. Right? Ooh, did y'all catch that? Jeffrey Dahmer. Y'all remember that guy? He started off dissecting rats and rodents and roadkill. Y'all remember that story? Do y'all homework. He started off doing that, and that's why it became enjoyable and damn near a fetish. It was actually a fetish, because if y'all remember, he used to beat himself off while dismembering somebody's intestines. Like, yo. In GTA, let me just say in GTA, yo, I ain't trying to put that imagery out here. TOS, I'm on YouTube. We're not on Kick or any, you know, off-hinge platform. So I really, but I'm just, this is where it starts, my friend. Nah, you're not okay. Annie, are you okay though?
Second lesson, beheading. You start small with birds, then pigs, and finally stray dogs.
My friend, do you see what I'm saying?
Then to unclaimed corpses. You hesitate. Your father doesn't shout. He just hands you the blade again and says, better them than you. You learn how to identify the third and fourth cervical vertebrae, because that's where the head should come off. Clean, silent, dignified. He tells you that you don't aim to kill. You aim to honor the technique. You start memorizing death rituals like multiplication tables. Samurai.
Nah, bro, you becoming a demon, bro. Death rituals? Nah, my friend.
Get seppuku, which you perform by beheading them after they stab themselves in the abdomen with a short sword. After. He really focuses on that word. Peasants get a hanging. Traitors get crucified in public for added flair. He tells you that each crime has a designated end. Each end has a proper pose. You learn to clean blood from wood without staining it. You learn how to tie a rope just tight enough for strangulation, but loose enough for spectacle. You learn that most people don't scream. They just look at you, like you're not real. At the end of your learning phase, your friends are imaginary, Your clothes are secondhand from corpses. And your idea
Bro,
of
like, I can imagine, like, the psyche of people that, like, come up this way. You feel me? Because now, bro, number one, you see the emotionless, lifeless faces that they have on their bodies, right? It's lifeless, bruh. Tragedy strikes, trauma is experienced. Like, you numb that, like, you kill you. You don't even numb your emotions. You kill that. You kill your nervous system. It literally, you meditate it non-existent. You render it non-existent by, I guess, maybe meditation methods or whatever. Because, okay, meditation makes you present, right? I don't know, dog. He probably tapped into other dimensions, bruh. Right? Clean off, like, you make sure you chop the head off. Bro, you going crazy. I saw you go crazy. At age 7, my friend. What were you going through, bruh? You mean? That's crazy. Bro, shit, nigga. You were nothing. You were shit, bro. Super vulnerable, super like, yo, bruh. And this is like what builds you, my friend. This is it. This is what a life, my friend. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, the whole, okay, it's a blend of stoicism that, you know what I'm saying? The outer image is stoicism and calm and, you know what I'm saying, dignified and clean and precision. You know what I'm saying? Balanced and calculated, ruthless and you know what I'm saying? But that's how it looks like. It looks, but inside, bro, you're a demon. Facts. Overweight. You know what I mean? I could only imagine, bro, like the psychological makeup of people. Literally, niggas was raising serial killers, bro. Facts.
a good day is one where the wind blows the smell away. You don't dream of being a hero. Well, except when the hero's power is invisibility. You're 15 when you commit your first murder. They don't call it that, of course. They call it ceremony, duty, or fulfilling the law. But it's a kill. A samurai has been sentenced to seppuku. You're the kaishakunen, the one that delivers the final cut, the clean one, the merciful one. He kneels in white robes, says a poem, and slits his belly. Then he looks at you. You freeze. He nods, not with fear, with trust. Your hands don't shake, not anymore. You raise the blade, swing down, and his head hits the mat like it was always meant to be there. The crowd bows, not to him, not to the gods, to you.
15.
That night, you wash the blade 3 times. It still smells like blood. You don't eat, you don't sleep. Your father pats your head before leaving incense at the shrine. You sit beside it, staring, because no one told you that mercy and murder could look exactly the same. No one tells you that the first time someone dies by your hand, they stay there, behind your eyes, forever.
Is this what people that like be, you know, deleting other people be going through and stuff, like when they say, you know, they be going through the ghosts that follow the spirit of these people, like, oh, bro.
You're 20 when the title becomes yours. The shogunate seals it with ink and indifference.
But then again, bro, you gotta think about people that serve in the military. To some degree, bro. Yeah, they be going through like maybe similar, right?
Name as the official executioner and sword tester of Edo.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like a promotion. It feels like inheritance wrapped in iron and blood. Your father watches silently as you kneel, the decree still drying. He says nothing. He doesn't have to. You both know what this means. No turning back.
That's a contract?
Your days shift. You no longer clean after executions. You perform them. Every blade stroke is a test of your sword, of your nerve, of your ability to pretend this is normal. You memorize vertebrae like scripture, 3rd to 4th cervical.
Nah, but let me ask a real question, right? So according to the title, what's the title say? Right? Why it sucks to be a man in every time period? So are you trying to tell me that this was what, Edo, Japan? Something like that, right? Ancient Edo, Japan, something like that. Up for correction. Like I'm not gonna run this video back just to go correct. But point is that tell me that there was a time period where being a serial killer meant you're a man. Well, of course, yes, according to I don't know, the values of the time, the standards of the time, the morals of the time, right? Or the lack thereof. I don't know. Maybe morality is something that can transform. Right? It transforms over time. Just like power. I don't know. But maybe, you know, because at the time it wasn't considered murder. It wasn't considered, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't considered something negative. As you know, you heard, it was considered duty. It's that ceremony. You know what I mean? It's like, as long as the whole collective is in agreement of something, it's like that's what creates collective morale, right? Or the standard of that. You know what I'm trying to say? Interesting, bruh. It's like there literally was a time period where being a serial killer meant you're a man. According to the video, right? According to Bernard.
That's the sweet spot.
Okay.
One clean cut. No sound,
nothing.
No twitch.
Nothing.
The body slumps. The head drops forward.
Damn.
Never rolls. That's your signature. One day you're summoned for work. So the crowd gathers at Cosa Capara.
And my friend, how frequently did you have to commit these MURDERs, right?
Silent. Waiting. Watching. Some cover their children's eyes. Others lean in. You ignore them all. Except her. Your fiancée. Daughter of a gravedigger. Betrothed since birth. A perfect match, they say. She stands at the edge of the crowd, wrapped in quiet. Smiles at you. What? You smile back.
Oh my
but don't
God.
You never do.
They bonding over somebody, you know's life being taken. Oh no.
You're afraid to touch her with blood-soaked hands. Afraid she'll see what you've become.
Damn.
So you lift the blade. Let it fall. And when the crowd gasps, you look only at her. Hoping she still sees the man, not the executioner. The Shogun sends you swords. Everyone wants proof their steel can sever 5 bodies in one.
Bro, it's like everybody was literally desensitized to you know, something as atrocious as execution. Like live execution in front of a live audience. You know what I mean? To a point where like there is a live audience and your crush is there. You know what I'm saying? Infatuated with you doing your thing. That's crazy.
And swing. You oblige and carve the number of corpses directly into the blade's tang. You become a ghost in silk robes. Feared, respected, never touched. You're paid in gold. You wear silk. You live in a nice house, slightly uphill from the execution grounds. Close enough to smell the smoke, far enough to not hear the screams. After all, you're a father now. You've welcomed your first child, a boy. You pray he can grow to be free of this life. But no amount of prayers washes the blood from your name. A name your son has also inherited.
Damn.
You're in your 30s now.
And he's next, right?
And you're a legend. Officials bow when they hand you scrolls. Criminals flinch when they hear your name. Samurai nod with grim respect. But when you walk through the market, the stalls go quiet. The butcher refuses to meet your eyes. The rice seller sets your change down on a wooden tray, like touching your hand might summon demons. People whisper your name like a curse. The Blade of Edo. You've executed samurai, rebels, traitors, and poets. Each one leaves behind something heavier than blood.
You're like the Candyman. Oh, who's that guy? Yeah, I think maybe the Candyman or Slender Man or some ish like that, right? Where it's like it's taboo saying your name out loud. Shit. You know what I mean? You say that name 3 times, you disappear. Fact.
You try to forget their faces. You try harder to forget their final words, because some of them say thank you. And that's the part that keeps you awake at night. Your job as executioner isn't only about the dead. There's also the side business, the pills.
Yeah.
You didn't invent them, it's just part of the job. But you refine the process. Organs from the executed, livers, brains, bile, dried, powdered, and pressured into cure-alls. You call them magic pills. Others just call them death pills.
Nah, boy, what the hell was you on, my friend? Nah, my friend, that's deep, though. Nah, be honest. Bro, you made what? Pills out of human organs? Nah, dude, my friend, that's deep. And then what's that supposed to do? No, I'm seriously, I'm waiting. Like, leave it in the comments, my friend. Like, what was that supposed to do? Like, how old was you here? Are you still 30? Hold on. Death pills?
Supposed to treat everything from coughing blood to spiritual affliction. They sell faster than rice.
Wait, what is it? Is this some sort of... Seriously, is there some sort of, like, science behind human organs being able to heal? Like, oh my god, nah, I don't even want to say it. Nah, I don't want to say it. You know, nah, I don't want to say it.
You gift them to officials. You stock them in temples. You slip them into the hands of sick children. Then watch their mothers recoil once they realize where they came from. But gold keeps flowing. The swords keep coming. You test them on the condemned, on the cold, on the dying.
Yeah.
You swing with the force of tradition and the precision of fear. And always, always, you engrave the results into steel. 5 bodies, left shoulder to right hip. 3 corpses, full cut.
Left shoulder to
Seppuku
right
assistant, clean finish. You've become something worse.
Bro, left shoulder to right hip. Yo, what kind of dissections is you doing, buddy? What kind of dicings is you? Yeah, my friend.
Than hated. You've become.
I don't think you're my friend anymore, my friend. Nah, my fault. Nah. Look, I understand the context of that. I understand. We understand the context. Nah, my friend. Nah, my friend. Don't click away from the video. We are still friends. Your story is just shocking, my friend.
Necessary. And in Edo, that's the loneliest thing of all. You don't have friends. You have clients, subordinates, and apprentices who bow a little too low. Even your wife, who once smiled at you, has learned not to ask what you did that day. She knows what the blood on your sleeve means.
Exactly.
So she pretends it's ink. You both do. You stop flinching at screams. You stop blinking at entrails. But sometimes, just before you sleep, you still see their faces. The ones who didn't struggle. The ones who whispered a prayer as your blade came down. You remember the weight of their heads. Literally. Your dreams are filled with ghosts who never speak, just stare. 1,000 silent witnesses lining your sleep. And some of them look like you. You've become the shogunate's favorite tool. Precise, silent, irreplaceable.
Is he a scythe?
You're the final stop for criminals, rebels, heretics, and men too proud to hang. The execution grounds are your temple now. You walk them barefoot. You can feel the old blood soaked into the dirt.
You walk them barefoot? My friend, you used to walk those barefoot. You were right at home. Oh, man.
And sometimes just before a cut, you whisper a poem.
What's that?
Not for them. For you.
You still remember the poem, my
You've
friend?
taken to writing death verses like the samurai do.
Verse.
Not because anyone demands it, but because it's the last piece of soul you have left to polish.
Damn.
Even your katana has changed. Notched slightly near the middle. Blackened at the hilt. It groans when drawn. Like it remembers your sins too.
Yo. Bro, damn. I ain't gonna lie, Bernard got that, you know, he's poetic with his writing, but it's like, damn, it's like you can like imagine the thing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That old sword just screeching, or, you know, just making some weird ass noise from all that rusting or whatever. It's actually basically crying out like, yo, save me, help me, this man is dangerous, bruh.
One day you catch your reflection in the blade. You look tired.
What happened?
Older than your years. Not a warrior. Not a man. Just a shadow in silk. And then it hits you.
What?
You're not wielding the blade anymore. It's wielding you. Just like it did your father before you. Your son turns 12 the day you take him to the yard. Not for cake. For his first cut.
Where you go?
You hand him a short blade and point to a bundle of straw soaked in red dye. He hesitates. You don't blame him. You did too. But that was a lifetime ago. When your hand still shook. Now it's his turn. Why do I have to learn this? He asks. You lie. So you'll be safe. What you mean is, so they won't burn our name from the records. So the shogunate keeps feeding us. So the villagers don't spit at our door more than usual.
Yeah.
You teach him posture, grip, breath.
Now, my whole question is that, my friend, what if, like, let's say your lineage, unfortunately, like maybe let's say your son, let's say your grandson, your son's son, decides to ditch the whole, you know, inheriting this whole energy, bruh, or being this person, you know what I mean? And what, like, cause like you're super old to maybe, let's say, have another kid. How old are you here? You said you're in your 30s or 40s. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you look 62. You look done. So okay, let's say in the hypothetical that you are 62, you're done, and this is the only child that you have, right? And then he runs away. He's like, man, screw this. I don't want to do this. Screw it. I'm gone. You know what I mean? The same way, maybe let's say, billionaire. You know, billion. Wait, let me check something. Okay. So yeah, billionaire kids, you know, squander the wealth, and you know they run away from home. They're like, nah, this is corny. I want like a different life experience, all that kind of stuff, right? Say this was the case with your son. Like, what happens then? You know what I'm saying? Because this is how you lived. This is how you survived. This is how you like had a name for yourselves, right? And on like in this path, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Facts. My friend. But it is what it is. I'm just curious, like, you know what I'm saying? What happens in that kind of situation?
You don't teach him how to live with ghosts.
What do you teach him?
That comes later. Now it's animals. Your son picks up his sword. You swore you'd end it with you. You swore that no child of yours would carry blood in their hands, ghosts on their back, or a title that turns people into shadows. But now your son grips the same hilt you once did.
Yeah.
And he shakes, just like you did.
As if.
You didn't mean to train him. It started with stories, then sword forms, then just-in-case drills. Now he knows how to aim between the 3rd and 4th cervical vertebrae. He hates it. You see it in the way he won't meet your eyes after practice.
Nah, my friend, I feel like your son is more resentful, you know what I'm saying, of this whole process and what the whole lineage has to inherit. That I feel like he's more mad than sad. Like, you were a sad boy, right? He's like a mad bull. Like, what the fuck you got me doing, bro? Like, I hate you right now. But like I feel like he at this point he kind of understands he's still a kid, so he can't really do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? He kind of powerless. He is powerless. You still the dad. He's still kind of, you know, a kid.
How he flinches when pigs squeal. How he cries when no one's looking.
Oh damn. Okay, he also kind of sad. My fault.
You remember that cry. But he also sees the world. The merchants who still won't sell to him. The girls who stop talking when he enters a room. The shrine gates that remain.
I ain't gonna lie, even a huz scared of you, bro. Even a huz back up? Then wait. You're supposed to start a family, like, at a certain point, right? You're probably gonna get one of them desensitized huz.
Remain shut. The ghosts that don't care what century it is. So you wait until your son's asleep to break down. That night, you dream of breaking the chain.
What you mean?
Running away to a fishing village.
Oh no, my friend! No, my friend, you're the one that's trying to run away. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? My friend, it's you that's trying to break the lineage inheritance. My friend. Wait, what inspired that, bro? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you getting wise, bro. Like you getting, you really, you know what I'm saying? You getting enlightened. You know what I'm saying? Enlightened. You know what I'm saying? What do they call that? Woke, maybe. Like for the time. You getting like becoming a better human. My friend, and you're probably the only one that, you know, initially thought this way. So I ain't gonna lie, you probably contributed in a big way in changing the fabric of the human race, bro. Okay, my friend, the siege.
Starting over under a new name. But then you wake to the knock of a magistrate's assistant. Another execution. Another body.
Really?
Another coin. You look at your sleeping son. You could say no. You could walk away. Instead, you lace your robe, tuck in your blade, and whisper the same thing your father once said.
What?
Forgive me. Because in Edo, Japan, the only thing harder than holding the sword is handing it to your child.
Yeah.
You're in your 40s when the world flips. The emperor restores himself. The samurai lose their swords.
Whoa.
The shogunate collapses like a paper fan in a fire.
That's crazy.
And with it, your job, your income, your purpose. Sword testing? Banned. Corpse trade? Banned. Miracle pills made from livers and gallbladders? Banned. Decapitation? Too savage. Now it's all hangings and paperwork. You go to the Meiji offices. Robe pressed. Sword polished. Hope.
Oh. And now guess what? All you have is all that PTSD from all that. You know what I'm saying? All them ghosts, all that trauma, all that. And it's only you that has that because only you practice that, right? Only your family, like your lineage, was authorized to do that for some reason. Damn, now all there is just these ghosts that you just gotta live with. Oh, my friend, what happened though?
Trembling in your hand.
No.
They smile, bow, thank you for your service, then shut the door behind you. You should be sad, pissed even.
Yeah, but isn't this like how the military veterans also are seen, right? I think it's a similar thing. Y'all go do all this, you know, this connection. Y'all go do all that kind of thing for y'all authority, right? And then by the time y'all done with the service, isn't this the you know, the kind of treatment y'all get as well?
But you just can't help letting out a smile.
For real?
Maybe your son can finally have a normal life. But Japan doesn't think so.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie, you already damaged him. You had him practicing on, like, you know what I'm saying, the grass, the human shaped grass things and the animals and stuff. But at least they ain't got human though, right?
The Meiji era says time have changed. but your family still gets treated the same way. Years pass and your son still can't find employment around you. So you send him away, believing a new beginning will help. And that's where we'll leave you. Old and dying, haunted by the ghosts of your past.
I do it.
Centuries pass. The sword is sheathed. The execution stop. The empire modernizes. The world forgets your name. But your blood remembers. Your great-great...
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like at this point, a little word from our... Nah, matter of fact, we'll get to the word from our sponsors at a later stage.
Grandchildren wear suits now. They work in offices, ride bullet trains, post selfies. On the surface, they're just like everyone else. But the registry still exists. The Koseki, that beautiful little book that quietly lists your family's former cast. All it takes is one background check, one curious HR manager, one old money family with a private investigator, one glance at a marriage application, and names like Yamada still curdles the air. You don't call them Ida anymore. They say Buraku. They say special background. They say nothing at all. But the job offer vanishes.
They're trying to hide their demons.
The engagement falls apart. The apartment lease is denied. In school, classmates tease them with old myths that their ancestors made skin pills, bathed in blood, spoke to ghosts.
Shit.
They laugh along, pretend it doesn't sting, go home and scrub history off their skin. They can't.
I ain't gonna lie, that's sad.
Because although your blade is gone and your role was dissolved, the stain remains. Although your hand swung the blade, they are the ones still bleeding.
Damn.
Well, at least they don't have to test blades anymore.
That's crazy, my friend. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna pray for you, my friend. I'm saying. I know you probably, it's been generations, it's been eons now. So you probably recovered. You probably part of the generation in the lineage that's like, it's just a memory, right? It's just folk. What is it? Folklore? No. Tales? No. Tales of old legends. You know what I'm saying, my friend? Right? It's not reality, my friend. Right? My friend. Are you good? Good, Moy? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Alright, let's dip off for a quick word from the sponsors and then we'll continue, right? With the other stories about how it sucks to be a man.
I'm just mad reactive, but my heart ain't with the drill shit. Can't wait to grow out of this revenge sweet as honey and peaches to me. Freedom magazine to dump on enemies, cause buddy, you